Hello and welcome to Honeybee You Tarot. Welcome to Cards and Coffee. My name is Melissa. Thank you for coming back. For those of you who are coming back, I hope you have your cup of coffee or tea. Currently, I have lemon water in my cup because it is the afternoon. I worked today with counseling clients, and I did not post a Cards and Coffee today, Monday. Basically just wasn't feeling up to it. So for various reasons, feeling okay today. So I'm going to get to recording all of the Cards and Coffee readings for this week. We're using the interactive cards from the internal family systems. Anything that you need to know about these readings is in the description box. So I decided that I wanted to do a dialogue with the parts of self that we all have that come up. Each part you may not resonate with, but some you may resonate with because they're something that you recognize in someone else. This series is for your own personal reflection. It's not really intended to be a reading. However, I do trust that, Spirit, the universe, God, your guides, your angels lead you to so many different things that can provide you with messages. So if you're just tuning in and you're just kind of wanting to connect to something or see what this is all about, if you don't resonate with the image that you see, that's okay. You might get a message that makes sense to you and can help you. In the description box also are questions and prompts for journaling for your own personal growth and exploration. Okay, I think I said everything I need to say. I really need a cheat sheet so I have a more concise kind of elevator speech. I recognize that, but I'm not very good at being all prepared. And that way I just kind of go off the cuff. So here we go. Let's see which part of self wants to be seen and heard this afternoon, or in your case, this morning. In general, I'm going to have the Cards and Coffee readings are going to be posted for 9 a.m. every morning. Okay, so this is the part that we have. It's so cute. This one's been wanting to come out for a long time, okay? So for those of you who are not watching and are not looking at a screen, I will describe the image. It's an image of, it appears to be a man who is in jean shorts and white tank top with the big kind of fisherman's like straw hat on. He's got his head down, appears to be napping, taking a rest, sleeping. He's got a little dream bubble above his head of a fish, and he's leaning up against a tree with his tackle box and his worms that a bird is eating out of. It's a really cute little drawing. His fishing pole is lying on the grass next to him, and then we have all the little woodland creatures. There is a tennis racket or something. Oh, it's a fishing net. Fishing net. There's a little beaver. There's a squirrel. There is a deer. There is a bird. There are some worms. There are a couple of birds actually. And he's sitting in the forest. Okay. So that is the image. So we've got somebody that's, taking a little R&R. But let's see what this is about. Okay. So the dialogue is framed by the chakra center. So we'll go up the chakras and form the questions using that structure. Okay, so looking at the base chakra, I have, okay, so what does this part say? It has, what do you have? What do you have? Okay, what do you have? Okay, so at the bottom of the deck is the World card. Okay, so it's come to a completion. Maybe he's been working really hard on something, and then, you know, just by looking at it, it looks like he wants to rest. And yeah, we've got the Queen of Pentacles in the I have position. So this part feels, probably feels very safe, abundant, has been in creative mode, wants some rest, maybe has created or feels a sense of safety and security and all of the material, you know, things. I'm kind of thinking of, you know, the person who goes out and you know, puts in 20, 30 years in corporate America, is now his money is working for him or her, and is able to take, you know, time off and just rest and relax. Yeah, because underneath this card, which is, it's an ending as well as a beginning, is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So maybe for all that time, you know, he's just been working really hard, and now it's time to start reaping the rewards of their labor, which, you know, can be some R&R time. Okay, so I want, okay, so he's got a Page of Pentacles, and we've got the Seven of Cups. What do I want? Well, I've got an opportunity here, maybe to start to create something new. Death card is at the bottom of the deck. So if we kind of go backwards a second and we look at, okay, there was a completion. I maybe have entered into, let's say, retirement, and I have an opportunity to do something with my coin, or to invest in something new, or to do something, plant seeds to grow something new. And it's just a time for me right now to think about what does come next, to consider what would make me feel happy. Quite frankly, this person that's sitting here leaning up against a tree looks fairly young. And, you know, I know of people who have been able to retire early in their, you know, mid-50s, early 60s. And it while it sounds great, sometimes it isn't so great. Sometimes it comes with, like, you know, after a while, R&R gets to be a little bit boring. And you can imagine people who are capable of retiring early, if they've worked really, really hard, they're probably going to miss that element, or they might miss that element of their life. So, okay. I can and I will. I can and I will. Or I can, or I will. Okay. Yeah. Well, I know I have accomplished. Okay, so I'm sorry. We've got the Chariot came out. Okay, so we've got 2 7s here in a row, with the 4 of Swords, I'm sorry, at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so again, R&R at the bottom of the deck. Taking some time to rest, meditate, reduce stress, stabilize oneself mentally, maybe, yeah. Okay. So I can and I will move in the direction that is right for me based on all that I have already achieved, and my sense of confidence, my sense of accomplishment, my ability to do what I set my mind to do. But right now, I just need to like kick back and, rest. Okay, so I feel like this is a confident person. I feel like this is a confident part. Excuse me. Who almost has a sense of earned, deserved right to just take some time off, right? It's just the space that they're in right now. Okay. And I love, okay. So we've got the High Priestess with the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. High Priestess, Pisces energy, High Priestess. This, did I say Pisces energy? This energy understands that there is a mystery and a magic to life. There's certain things that cannot be seen and cannot be known, but that doesn't stop them from connecting to that space and to I feel like understanding that if it believes it can achieve, why that is, it doesn't necessarily need to know. It just, when it's ready, when it's intuitively ready, this part is, I think, is saying, I feel it, I sense it. It's more of an inner knowing, and it just doesn't feel like it's not the time yet to rush in. It's, but when it is time, I will know, and I will, go for it, whatever the it is. I don't think it quite knows what the it is. And as far as this part is concerned, that's okay, because it absolutely will know when the time is right. Kind of waiting to get that, sense. Okay. And it could be even going for, moving towards anything, whether it's something that it actually wants to build, like another business, or even a relationship. This person or this part I feel like it just moves with its intuition. And it is kind of has a mantra, right? Like, to everything there is a season. Okay. So I speak. Okay. Yeah. 5 of Wands followed by 6 of Wands. I'm a leader. I've got the Wheel of Fortune here at the bottom of the deck. Under that is the 10 of Pentacles. Like, I can, you know, rib and jest and trash talk and, you know, throw a little bit of this out there and throw a little bit of that out there, kind of like throw ideas and you know, yeah, throw different ideas out there. Excuse me, maybe with, you know, other colleagues or even just with myself. And I'm okay being in that space where I'm, you know, I'm just thinking out loud is kind of what I want to say. I'm just thinking out loud. I've got lots of ideas. And I'm confident because I have shown myself to be successful, that and a leader and victorious and capable and in charge. And there's really nothing and no one that's going to hold me back from doing whatever it is I decide to do when I decide to do it. And so I'm okay with, you know, getting opinions and, you know, just discussing things with others. But in the end, ultimately, I'm going to do what I think is best anyway. But, you know, it's fun to kind of talk about it, you know, explore. Wow. Did I get loud? It's so loud. I see. Okay, I see. What does this part see? You know, he probably is talking, or this part might really be one of those kind of entrepreneurial people that's always got something going, you know. Always got ideas in his head. Okay, let's see. I see. So we got one that came out and 3 others. Ooh, okay. Oh man, well, this is an interesting turn of events. Let's see. In his mind's eye, there could be some limiting beliefs around working with others. This could be somebody that really likes to do things on their own. Like I said, like he doesn't mind dialoguing. He doesn't mind exploring. He doesn't mind, you know, getting opinions of others. But I think it seems like ultimately he may prefer to work on his own, and or he might be seeing, why do I say that? Because we've got the 3 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck with 8 of Swords, the Empress. Sorry, I didn't show you. 8 of Swords came out for IC, okay? 8 of Swords, the Empress, the Tower, and then the 9 of Swords. It's almost like he can, geez, this could go multiple ways. Okay, so let's think about this. It's almost like, I think he sees the potentials for, and has a really good awareness an intuitive knowing of things that can work out and or how things won't work out. It's almost like I feel like there's a term for this. I think he just knows what's worth investing his time and energy into, and he may have learned potentially along the way. Also, potentially, he may be feeling currently that there's something that's not quite right about this particular timing to start something or to work with someone. He may not be feeling extremely creative right now, or that he has all the things that he needs to get started, to start creating. And so he's kind of pulling back and just waiting for the right perfect timing, the right perfect situation, almost like a lightning bolt intuitive hit to help him to get started building the next big thing. Alternately, this could be the space that this part goes into when it fears or distrusts its own self and its own capabilities. Even though it has success, it may have those, we all have it, that inner dialogue of all the things that could go wrong. And they're really just thoughts, what if this and what if that? And if and when those thoughts come up and they become overwhelming, it could be that this is kind of the space that he goes to. This part withdraws and says, I just need to check out. I need to go somewhere and not think about this stuff and not worry about it. I have to get out of this, the mental committee that can freak me out. So rather than get freaked out, I'd rather just pull back and go commune with nature and just get out of my head, right? Okay. And let's see, I know. Yeah. Okay. The Hermit is at the bottom of the deck and the Lovers is here. I know I have choice. I know I have a choice here. Now, again, if he's thinking about if he's thinking about building a relationship. There could be somebody else in the mix. He might be choosing between a couple different people. He could also be choosing between being in a relationship and not being in a relationship. Or like I said, working together. Could be a partnership, a working kind of partnership. And he knows he has a choice. Okay. Yeah. And the bottom of the deck is the Hermit. So we got the Lovers. I don't remember if I showed it to you. Got the Lovers card. Okay. And the Hermit card. So yeah, he's withdrawing, kind of going into isolation, withdrawal to connect with his higher wisest self, and allowing himself to take a break, so he's not creating, anxiety in his life, because he has choices. Sometimes, we're all free to make choices, but that can cause a lot of anxiety in people. What if I make the wrong choice, right? What if? And when we're free to make choices, the responsibility and the consequences to those choices, in so much as we have the power, falls on us. And so it can really drive you batty if you have to know that there's one thing that's right. It's the right choice. And I almost think that this part understands that it can go into that mind space. And so rather than do that and drive itself, into paralyzing anxiety, it's going to go within. It's going to trust God, Spirit, the universe. It's going to trust itself to know what, the right timing, the right thing to do. Alternately, it could be a coping mechanism where needing to decide and make a choice is just so overwhelming for me that I shut down, I withdraw, I go, hang out, fishing, and sleep, and, I refuse to think. I don't want to make a choice, even though I know I need to make a choice. I know I have choices. I'm good with that. Okay, so why are you here? Oops. Heart. Ooh, creation. Okay, so we have the she shaman here, the medicine woman. Yeah, I'll read out of that, and then we've got isolation here at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this person is very creative, entrepreneurial, or is in a very creative space right now, but it also trusts itself to be that creator, and it may need to, like I said, go into isolation so it has more peace. Okay, what are your fears, or what do you fear? What are any fears? Any fears? What are you afraid will happen if you were not here? What are you afraid would happen if you were not here, if you were not working so hard? Okay. I'm not sure. I felt like another card flipped, but just let me double check. Okay. Renewal. Okay. So what I'm going to say is, what I already said essentially is, if I don't take this time out, wow, I never noticed this before. Okay, so she's sitting in the middle between winter and spring. So we've got the melting snow here, the spring here, the red, I'll just say geraniums popping up, posies of some kind, something coming up. So she might be afraid that she won't, kind of get that boost of energy to start something new, to create something new, if it doesn't honor the season that it's in. Again, we'll look at the book. Okay, and what would you do? You didn't have to work so hard. You would be free to do what? Be free to do what? Ooh, no, it's a giant stack. Be free to do. Okay. We've got trickery. That's weird. Soulmate, bottom of the deck. Yeah, so I wonder about this choice here. So if anybody's watching this as if it's a reading, this could be sort of like your conscience is pulling you back to taking this time out, because maybe there's there's the little angel on the shoulder and the little devil on the shoulder. Maybe the little devil on the shoulder is saying, just pick this one, do this, and I think you understand more, or I think this part understands more and honors consequences of our, choices. But let's see. Okay. Creation. Your path is an artistic one. Express your love in a tangible art form. It is time to make decisions. Again, this is in the, what is my role? Okay, why does this part show up? Because it's time to make a decision. Okay. Personal inquiry. Am I waiting for someone's permission to create my life? What do I need to see in order to claim my own gifts? Interesting. Like I said, if he gets into this mental space where he believes there's a right thing to do, or is afraid of making the wrong decision, it could become very overwhelming, paralyzing, cause a lot of anxiety. And so he doesn't need anyone else's permission. Some part of him knows that he's got the choice to make. Key ideas: opening to magic, High Priestess, lasting transformation, Divine Feminine, High Priestess, Empress. Key ideas: opening, I already said that. Finding your muse, awakening creativity, owning your gifts. Keywords, creativity, muse, and magic. Okay, so that's what's going on with this part. Okay, the fear, the renewal. Why was renewal here in the fear section? What appears to be an end may not be one after all. This may turn into a remarkable opportunity. Trust that whatever is coming is better than what you have known to this point. Personal inquiry, am I positive in the face of change or defeated? Am I ready to step into the new me? So remember, there was the death card, there's this new opportunity. He really has to take some time to think about the choices that he has. Are they realistic? I think this person is confident in their past achievements. However, there's something new coming along, okay? Personal inquiry, am I positive in the I already read that. Keywords, sourcing from a more beneficial place, feeling in the dark, change in circumstances, and unexpected blessings. Keywords, regeneration, awakening, and fortune. We got the fortune card two to three times, right? The Wheel of Fortune turning. So yeah, I think the fear is just the fear of maybe not being ready, right? It's not the right timing. It's not the right season. Okay, so said that already. And trickery. During trying times, things may be easier if you ask for help. Don't be disappointed if assistance does not come from the place you expect, right? I think that was kind of, I was looking at that earlier. Am I afraid to tell the truth? How does that fear make me manipulate others? What do I really need to say? Key ideas, dance of scarcity, coveting possessions, a vulnerable heart, self-honesty, accusing others, and hidden motives. Keywords, vision, honesty, and greed. Right. I think this part, like I said, I think this part knows like the angel and the devil and the repercussions of not being honest with self or others, and it just really allows itself to take the pressure off. You know, is it self-sabotaging to step back and not make a choice? I don't think it is. Not for this part. I mean, potentially it could be. You know, for any one of us, all of these parts can, you know, they exist on a spectrum, and their role exists on a spectrum, and what it looks like in each of our lives doesn't necessarily come out like this. But I think for right now, and for anyone who's listening, it just seems like this part is deciding like, nope, it's not good timing right now. I know I need to make a choice. I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to take a step back. Okay. And let's see. Let's do one more shuffle in this deck. And somebody's walking by with their dog on a leash, but he's carrying the dog instead of walking the dog. Okay. One more message. Whoa, okay, maybe a few more messages. So we got chaos and conflict in the protection position. Okay, this is right side up. Chaos and conflict. Interesting. So it does look like a choice or change is here. 33 is a 6. And then we have Treasure Island. Okay. Slow swimmer. Okay. Treasure on its back. So let's see what that is all about. Chaos and conflict. in the protection position is essential meanings: disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. Okay. And the protection message is: this is an advantageous moment to restore order and recognize the opportunity for negotiation. Oh, okay, that could have been some of this Five of Wands energy. Even in the seeming chaos, there is a kind of divine order. Here's also seeming chaos. Okay, but this is more divine. There's a kind of a complete resorting of elements. This is powerful. If your intention is to find the best solution for the highest good of all, there is positive news. The timing is perfect. Things are already stirred up, so don't be afraid to jump into the mix. You'll discover everything you need to know about how the situation affects you long term. Be present in the eye of the chaos. The moment is valuable. Don't waste it. Really? Okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, maybe it's time to come out of this space and go ahead and make that, you know, the choice as everything's kind of stirred up. Okay. But now we know why he's here, why this part's here. Treasure Island 9. Essential meanings: the law of attraction brings dreams into fruition. The results of positive thinking may manifest. Abundance is appearing as if from nowhere. Financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. Oh, okay. You've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance. I said that. And suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of the golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now. As you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In the aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. So there we go. Very interesting part to come out and dialogue with today. Hope you enjoyed it. You know, check the description box for any information that you need. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, and just take a second to hit like or comment. Send this to someone you think might enjoy it. And thank you, and be well. Bye-bye.